So finally we arrive at Gaine's Mill after 3 smaller missions before it. We're just gonna jump right into it. Have my first corps as the frontal attack and the flank attack, and they only have 29,000 men, is that correct? Okay then, so that shouldn't be too difficult then. Um, yeah, let's get to it. So the Union forces are going up. Okay, I'm gonna report this spelling here. Other and Gaines Mill. Okay then. Take out the defensive line here. So the second corps will be coming in from over there, but we'll see how decisive they even turn and if I can overwhelm them before it. So McGee is here, and the Yankees should be getting reinforcements then. Probably not going to follow the battle advice. Right, so the initial force is a bit small. Not gonna have my veterans come in right away. I'm gonna use the lesser experienced troops here to smash through initially and take out a cannon unit as well. Just have as much number as possible on the front line here. And if you watched my previous battle, you notice I didn't have very many supplies, so that it's not going to work in my favor. So the main focus of the first battle, or the first here, is to go for the point here. If we look at the victory conditions real quick, we need to hold one of the frontal points and McGee Hill in the rear. So that's what I'm going for. And if the Union proves too annoying holding the second point, I'm gonna drive through my flanking force and go this way around it. I find that this provides the best cover to make an assault, so that is what I'll do, and also it can be more easily outflanked from over here. So I'll create my own sort of flanking force in the process to bring some of my veteran brigades, but I think it'll be fine. Just need keeping an eye here on skirmishers initially. And the Union, how much do they have in the field now? 18,000, so I have 21,000 and more coming in. So it shouldn't be that difficult a battle, perhaps. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I would hope so. So Boatswain Hill is up here, and Boatswain's Woods are down there. I think I'll set up here, mostly on this front there, with one brigade distant support. See what that one went out there, and then the rest of these forces, except the cannons, will be create my own flanking attack. Don't need to wait for the reinforcements to show up. I'm gonna speed forward to this a little bit. Just a nice view of the terrain here. You can see why this hill is more difficult to take as well from here. It's actually a hill. This is lower ground, and the McGee Hill is in the back here, which is also higher ground. Just make sure I don't lose the corps commander. Derek Moore. Historically, this was a rather hard-fought Confederate victory. Not sure exactly how the battle unfolded, so I can't tell you much about it, except I know this was the Union right flank at the moment. Actually, the whole battle is just an attack on the Union right flank, and the Union was not expecting any attack. Okay, so losing 50 men here, being a little impatient. I'm gonna scout out this position here and just fighting fire with fire. So as I said, I don't like. I really don't like the skirmishers. They just really do their job and of being generally annoying. Whoa, that's a large brigade guarding the fortification zone, but let's see if I can't do some damage to it anyway. Just losing to these skirmishers here is a bit annoying as well. I'd much rather just focus on the front here. They're distracting my forces. I can't really, it's a bit difficult anchoring the flank anywhere, maybe in these woods here, and I'll fall back Baldwin to just move in here as well. Those cannons are in a good position. Maybe the Union is going to put up a big fight here after all. I'm going to move in a brigade here to support. Since I'm being so overwhelmed here by the damn skirmishers, Baldwin can't even hold his ground. Hold fire, I don't have much supplies. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can break through here. It's just a bit of an annoying waste of manpower up there. So sacrificing a few men, just making a frontal assault here on this position, and Baldwin here can get to recover in the rear, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna charge through here, charge through here. Let's see if I can get overwhelming numbers on Chapman here. Put this guy back in the rear. Put these guys up. Okay, there we go. Hopefully he will. Yeah. Take out the cannons. Cannons here to secure the area, and moving my flanking force can keep. I think when the next reinforcement wave comes in, I'm gonna just shift them this way and keep building the line up here to make the flanking attack. Just trying to get not too exposed, because it is a low point to hold, and it's not very good moving too much forward here. I'm just trying to take out these skirmishers still. Resupply these guys, and gonna hold off on the artillery fire. There's no reason to have them use supplies for now, I think. These guys can stay here, and let the battle phase end here. Okay, finally got rid of the skirmishers. Baldwin has recovered, not in manpower, but at least at least in morale, so he's not completely shattered. And I think I'll see if I can occupy this tree line, just not being completely exposed down here. See if I can get some shots off. Okay, so keep attacking then. The rest of the core is coming in up here. Excellent. And at some point the flank attack will move in as well. So little, I guess not that many men lost initially in this battle after all. It is me being a little annoyed at the skirmishes. I'm gonna move up here in preparation for the flank attack. And not sure what these guys are doing. They should be entering the field. See if they can find a better path in a second, but I'm gonna report that as a bug here too. Okay, so I can't even select them now. Okay, then let's pretend these guys are late then. Wonder where they'll go. More coming in. I can't select any of them. No reason for this guy to fire though. So I can select some of them now. 2. Hopefully they'll all just be selectable in a second. Yep, there Kemper is. It's just slightly bugged in the beginning. Don't know why that was, but slightly strange, but manageable. Okay, so it's setting up the flank attack. I'm gonna move in here as well. Alright, so the Union, it looks like it's ready to counterattack here. There's a gap in the line here, so this might be a good decision. And these guys can just want them up here. How many men on the field now? They have almost all of their men on the field now, actually. If we could just get a cannon here to at least shoot at them, that would be something. But it's not the entire corps that's here. It's supposed to be 20 brigades, and I only have 3 divisions so far. It's not overwhelming force yet. But here's the target to shoot at in the open, and okay, I wonder where he's going. Looks like they're preparing to counterattack down here. It might get ugly, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna probe at the McGee Hill here and see if I can take out these cannons. Right, they are counterattacking. Ooh, this should be interesting then. Another brigade is showing up. So the AI is not just gonna let me take this one easily. Definitely have to start the flanking attack now to pull off some forces, because I don't have the high ground here. This brigade is large coming in on the attack. It really is true. You just have to prepare whatever for anything the enemy can do. And they have more skirmishers here. Still the same US skirmishers from earlier. At least I can maybe take out these cannons. I would like that. Alright, let's see if I can't get... I have 2 brigades here now to shoot at this one. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Overwhelming firepower now on this brigade. brigade out here, taking out the artillery. So just generally trying to threaten the Union flank here as much as possible. And you can't win a battle without breaking a few eggs. So will cost the men to get at this hill. I see I think there's a mechanic that will make sure these guys arrive at the same time. Kind of just try and select the troops to move up. Hopefully this area will be cleared of Union troops by then. I wonder how many are on this hill. More cannons as well. This is what I like using skirmishes for as well, just to have a small force that's poking ahead and seeing what's in there, so you don't march your army in blindly. They're not doing too well. It looks like it's only 2 cannons, so once my reinforcements arrive, I should be able to move forwards. And Siegfried here is in a good position because he's kind of preventing Taylor from moving forward, so just keeping the front line. I'm gonna see if I can't take out these 2 cannons already here. Gonna run towards the hill here and just see what I can do. Let's charge the cannons and just get it over with. This guy can shoot at these cannons here just to pin them down. Ouch, that hurts. And wounded a general as well. Colonel. Not the biggest loss then, but still. It's a commanding officer. Hopefully after this battle I'll get new commanders to go at Malvern Hill. This is the next battle coming up. Yeah, I'm just trying to destroy these cannons here. Curious to see when my flanking force will arrive, because I'd like to just have them sweep in and cover this whole area here. And as I said initially, if I get the opportunity and feel like it's necessary to take the Union high ground here, I'm gonna sweep in this way. I don't think I'll do much of a frontal assault from this direction because it's like a rather steep hill here and it's difficult terrain. It's easier coming this way because you can have a hill support here. Okay, and so the reinforcements are coming in from the other direction. Still lots of time to go. Maybe it's just the first wave of them, but they are welcome nonetheless. That these troops will be used to knock here, and I'm going to use the reinforcements to secure the far flank here. I'm not sure what to call it, my extension here on my attack. And more cannons. I think I'll just concentrate them down here. I'm not really worried about losing out on supplies anymore. I have more men, and I think I'll be fine. What I also like to do is have these guys can secure McGee Hill more. I can turn around and push back these 2 brigades in sort of the pincer movement. I think they're going to find themselves exposed quite a bit. A little bit passive AI here and have a bit of trouble dealing with hill advantage. I think I'm getting a bit of a hill advantage up here with Siegfried. So yeah, the victory conditions are fulfilled now, both for a draw and a victory actually. Yeah, I hope my guys don't mind. I'm gonna report one more bug here. Go. I usually don't do that in my videos too much because I like to just play it through, but sometimes I see something that calls for calls for a bug report. So that's what you can do to help develop the game as well. If you see something that's obviously not working well like that, then you can report it, and the developers can take a look at it. They get all the information from the map when they report a bug like that, so it's easier for them to look at it than if you make a forum post where they might need more details to do something about it. They still have a brigade out there, I almost forgot about. I think it's safe enough to turn these guys around now. I'm gonna destroy these two poor fellows here. Yeah, let's definitely go for it now. Re-put these guys in. It's basically target practice now. Again, I do wonder if they shot at each other when routing like this. It seems almost like murder somehow, but it was war, I guess. So anything could potentially happen, I suppose. I'll just keep moving forward here. Supply wagon here is deterring my general, it would seem. I wonder if generals don't have any attacking mechanism. Oh, right, so they can capture supplies, that's cool. Alright, it's definitely gonna move in on this guy now. Or if I'll just do an all-out charge. There we go. Charge, double click. Charge, and charge. No? Did I cancel it by accident? Maybe? Difficult seeing what happened there. At least getting some good shots off at him. Just gonna re-establish a lineup here. No real reason to fight this guy anymore. Yes, now we have some high ground secured here, and the battle is basically won at this point. I don't see any need to keep pushing on the Union flank here. Basically have them, yeah, they'd have to retreat from the battle here if it continued. Alright, so we actually have the last men coming in, but they won't actively participate in the battle. I think they'll just yeah, I think we get another wave of reinforcements coming in. We're already outnumbered the Union by quite a bit, 8,000 men. I think maybe the Union reinforcements are just missing from this battle, because if you play it as they on the Union side, you get extra men coming in here. So maybe that's why the Union is so extensively outnumbered here. And here, just in case I I need to attack, but I don't think I'll have to. Keep just this brigade from doing too much damage to anything, really. Okay, I can secure here. So there's really no way through. And more troops coming in. What kind of weapons does this guy have sawed off? Oh. I can take positions here. So the AI is actually counter-attacking a little bit anyway. I wonder if it'd be better to just have a secure flank up here to make sure they don't do anything I don't want them to, like that. Because I'll be able to attack them if they move in a way I don't like. Right, I'm gonna just fast forward to the end of the battle here. I don't want these troops to be too exposed. I'm gonna keep them in the rear here. Here's a heavy hitter. I wonder if I I'm gonna try that. Capture him by attacking from the rear. I have about an hour, so it's some free weapons to get. Once the cavalry moves in, we'll have him completely surrounded, so maybe we can make some morale impact on him. Damn it, he's escaping through the lines. He's being removed as a threat anyway. Whoa, the Union has forces here. Cavalry just chasing down these poor bastards. Can charge again, I suppose. Charge, charge, charge. Let's see if I can capture him. It's not certain that he'll surrender because he's a 2-star brigade after all. I might just make a run for it. Yep, it would seem so. Oh, damn it. Didn't lose that many. So something feels off about this battle. It was a bit too easy somehow. The Union didn't have very many men at all. I have 45,000 on the field, and the Union has less than 30,000. Didn't use that many supplies either. Oh, this is the captured one, actually. Right, 2 minutes to battle ending. Alright, that's it. So, 2,000 lost and a few promotions and captured rifles and supplies here. So, let's skip to the army management camp. Alright, I wonder how expensive that is. Not too expensive unless I can buy some weapons if I need to replenish the troops or from before. So I get my veteran start up here. And we have, okay, so I am back. And I'm definitely going to be in charge of a brigade up here instead. So I have all good brigades at the front.
Form line!
I have 24-pound Howitzer first brigade. We're trying to... There we go. Maybe I was a bit eager on the...
Sir, yes, sir!
on refilling these men here. Because Malvern Hill is coming up. Let's see how it goes. Don't have any... not much rifles left anyway. Let's see if I have something to sell. How much can I get for those? Not too much. Anyway, I'll keep going here.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir! Sir, yes, sir!
Happy to see that I can buy some more. Not too expensive here. Oh, the ammo. Ammo is nice. Right then. I need to pick a career point. I'll just go for full politics actually, just to get as many men as I can. And let's see, my second corps is rather promoted this time. That's excellent. Let's see if I want the best. I'm definitely gonna buy some rifles here. Oh, can't actually buy that many. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and oh, let's actually see how Melbourne looks like with this force. Maybe I don't need to buy more men. So the AI has 42,000 and I have... I'll just gotta make do with what I can get. It should be fine. So second corps here. Stay veterans this
Yes,
way.
sir.
And I can use these rifles.
Sir,
I get
yes,
for
sir!
free here. This guy can be upgraded too. And more in here is also on the rise. And just gonna buy some rifles that don't cost that much. Reputation 7, right? Yep. So we can equip some more men. Oh, so we have 3,500.
Yes, sir.
Things. I can't afford more generals. Not sure a colonel is enough to command them efficiently. I'll have to do. I'm gonna stack my men here. Choose one more brigade of the 1,000. That will be all I can bring to the battle then. I'm still going low on the supplies, but I think on I'll see you at Malvern Hill. Can I save it? No, I don't have to. I'll see you at Malvern Hill. Bye.